Today we are creating a stackable inventory system in Roblox Studio. We will learn everything from collecting items, making them stack, even saving the data. So let's get started. First, let's make the server code. It will handle most of the work for the inventory system. Server code should go in a script, so let's add one of those to the server script service. Now let's write some code. Let's start by giving players an inventory. This code here runs every time a player joins the game. Yeah, a lot going on there. You don't need to understand the details yet, as long as you know that it will run once for each player. Inside here, we want to create an inventory, so let's write local inventory equals curly braces. That creates an empty inventory that we can put stuff in. Perfect. Now we can add an item to the inventory. Local item equals curly brackets. Let's add a name as sword. Let's also add a quantity, set it to 1. Now to add this to the inventory, we're going to need another line of code. And that's it. Now each player will spawn with their own inventory, and it will give them a sword. But wait, Blueberry. Nothing happens when I press play. Let's fix that by implementing the client code. We will start by creating a display for our inventory. We will need a screen GUI in first, just acts as a folder for everything else. Then let's add a frame, move it to a nice size and position. We want our inventory to display our items nicely, so let's add a UI grid layout. Now let's add an item to the inventory. We can use a frame for that, and let's rename the item. I'm going to add item name, and also show how many you have. I bet. Let's move it to replicated storage for now, and move on to creating a script. This time it will be a local script, and we'll be putting it in starter player scripts. The code we want to put in here will display the inventory. The code for that looks like this. It may look confusing now, but over time you will start to recognize patterns. And now we're almost finished. We made the server code, client code, even set up the GUI. Let's connect it all together. We do this by making a remote event in replicated storage. Let's name it update inventory. Now let's add the code to our client script. Here we will get the inventory from the server by writing this. The final piece to add is to our server code, so let's head back to the first script that we made. And just like that, you have a working inventory. But wait, this video is titled Stackable Inventory System. And if we add another item to this inventory, it's clearly not stacking. Let's fix that. We'll head to the server code for adding an item and check if the part exists already. If it does, increment the quantity. If not, continue as usual. The code for that looks like this. And now look at that. You have a working, stackable inventory. If anything went wrong, feel free to comment your bugs down below. I'll try to reply to them all. Hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Subscribe for more. My name is Blueberry Boy. I hope to see you in the next one.